Hi there, it's Olga. I'm back with another paper crafting tutorial. This time I'll be making a set of miniature Valentine's Day tags. These tags are entirely built up of small intricate die cuts. They can be used to decorate gift bags or treat boxes, or you can attach them to a card to create your own Valentine. Here are the dies that I'm gonna use for this project. And I will also need one sheet of 6x6 patterned paper. This one I'm using is by Fawn. All the dies are by poppy stamps. I'm placing the die at 45-degree angle to make the gingham pattern run diagonally. It's easy to do. I'm just aligning the edges of the tag with the edges of the paper. And then I have sent it through the die cut machine. The die I'm using to create a focal image for my first tag is lovely Teapot by Poppy Stamps. I'm using some Tattered rose distress ink to add just a hint of blush in the center of this teapot. Then I'm adding a little bit of glue at the top of the teapot to attach the lid. The teapot die also has some tiny little hearts coming out of the spout, but I'm not gonna use them for this project. Instead, I'm using another die that is called Little Heart Banner. I have a die cut out of gold mirror cardstock, and now I'm just hanging this banner across the teapot. All I have to do is to curl up the tails around the spout and around the handle, and I'm securing it with one dot of glue. Now I'm attaching the two Taglet die cuts back to back to make the pattern double-sided, but this is totally optional. This die I'm using for the base of my tags is called Taglet and Bow. And now I'm attaching the teapot on top of it with the mounting tape. The tools and supplies I'm using are listed on my blog as well as in the description. To be able to hang a tag, I'm feeding a piece of thin ribbon through the hole at the top of the tag and tying it up. I will also need a piece of white organza ribbon. The one I'm using is 1 inch wide, and I'm trimming it to 4 1/4 inches. I'll be using this piece for a bow. I'm also going to need some decorative flowers. The ones I'm using are ribbon flowers with wire stems. I'm cutting off the wire stem, then I'm forming a piece of ribbon into a ring, and then I'm forming a bow and tying it up with this piece of wire. I'm just twisting it around the middle of the bow. Then I'm going to attach this bow right above the tag using some hot glue. It's better to do it on some kind of non-stick surface. Then I'm trimming off the rest of the wire, leaving only the flower, and I'm also attaching it with the hot glue in the middle of the bow. The tag is nearly done, but at this point I decided it needs a little bit of something more. So I'm attaching another tag at the back of it, offsetting it a little bit, and this will form a kind of a little frame. And now the first tag is completely finished, and I'm moving on to the next one. I'm using the Taglet and Bow die as a base of my tag again, and I'll also be using the die called Embossed Heart Taglet. It has a pretty negative heart image lined up with the stitching. I have also die cut a heart of cream cardstock using the same die. Now I'm flipping over the Taglet die and covering it up completely with the double-sided tape, and then I'm attaching the one with a heart on top of it. Then I'm going to inlay a heart, and my tag is nearly finished. All I have to do is to attach another Little Heart banner. I'm placing it across the tag and curling up the ends over the edges. And again I'm securing it with a dot of glue. Then I'm attaching a piece of ribbon just like I did for the previous tag. Then I will add a bow, a flower, and another plain tag at the back of this one. This part is the same for all three tags. For the last tag I'm going to use the little heart banner again, and this time I'm attaching it at the bottom of the tag. The idea here is those banners represent a rope for the rope walker to walk on. And to create a little rope walker I'm going to use one of the dies from Playful Mini Faeries die set. I'm going to layer 3 die cuts because I need this little added dimension to make this tiny intricate image stand out against the busy background. I'm also going to give her a pair of wings, and those wings are also a part of the set. I'm attaching them with a couple of drops of liquid glue, and then I'm sticking the rope walker on top of the tag. I'm attaching the bow with a flower and the plain background tag exactly the same way. And this is what the third tag looks like. And now let's have a look at all 3 tags. They might look just as normal on the screen, but in fact they are much smaller than regular tags, and that adds even more cuteness to them. So that was my tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Here are some more videos that you might be interested to watch. Have a fantastic day and happy crafting!